Well, a couple weeks ago, William and I showed you how to plant tomatoes, and we've noticed in garden centers that we've been visiting that there's really a lot of things that can help you be more successful with tomato planting. And William, I noticed that there's a lot of red things here, and so I was wondering what you found out about that.
It's true, Judy, and the theory is that red reflects back the sunlight in a certain way that makes vegetables that are above ground ripen faster. Now, we all know what a tomato cage is. We all have them. And there's so many different varieties. There's square ones, round ones, large ones. They even come in great, bright colors now. So there's all kinds of tomato cages. But what this little thing here does, it's called a tomato greenhouse. It just is a bag, basically, that goes over your tomato cage. And what this will do, of course, is keep heat in, which tomatoes
Makes
love.
sense,
So even if it is cooler in the evening, this will help trap that. Also has air holes, so it's not going to be blowing over in your garden. The air will be able to get through it. But really, I think it's a pretty good idea for a little mini greenhouse concept.
Makes sense.
Now, we also have the tomato mulch. Now, tomato mulch is, again, just a sheet of red plastic. It's good for about 2 to 3 years, and you will notice that the United States Department of Agriculture says that it was developed by them. So what you do, plant your tomatoes, you run this around each one, or you can cut a hole in it and stick them through, and then this helps just keep the light that makes them ripen faster come back from the sun. And last, we have these little trays that are red. Now, the concept here is it helps in 2 ways. It has the red, but it also has a measuring device for water. So let's say this was in the ground, you just fit the tray around the stem, put it in, then every time you water, you just fill this up with water, and it slowly drains into around the tomato, plus you're getting the reflective part of the red plastic that helps them ripen faster.
Well, they all look like great ideas, and I have on my side, I have the walls of water, and I think we've mentioned this in the past, and this is just like a little bit of a structure you put around your tomato plants. You fill all these little tubes up with water, and at night it has kept that nice warm water from the sun all day, and it keeps that plant nice and warm all night. You just have to make sure in the morning that you open it up so it gets some air circulation and it doesn't overheat.
Because on a hot sunny day, that would really get hot in there fast.
Oh, too much. And this is the most intriguing thing I think I found. It's the topsy-turvy tomato planter, and I've seen it on TV, I've seen it in garden centers, and it's just a lot of fun, and I think it's a fun way to grow tomatoes. Try something different. Why not? Why should you grow them in a regular container? Try something different. And you just kind of plant it up and follow the directions. The plant actually hangs down, and so the fruit will stay nice and clean because it's hanging from the tomato, and you just have to water it. It's going to be for people that don't have a big garden, you just have a patio or a deck, and it's out of the way. I think it's something good. It's something fun to try.
Yeah, it certainly is. So, there's all kinds of ideas. Now, whether all of these great, some people swear by them, some people think they're not so great, but whether they work or not, you should try them and see if you get a greater yield than you normally do. Go to any of your independent garden centers, and I'm sure most of them have most of these products, if not all of them, and just have fun growing your tomatoes.